Johnny, whiteout, Penn State, on the rebound, they delivered.
Bounce back performance, Bob, 35-6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dominant start to finish. Abdul Carter looked like a top 5 pick. Drew Aller was efficient. The defense overall played well. Jalen Reed with another interception, his third of the year. Tyler Warren did Tyler Warren things. You know, he was just named a finalist this week, Bob, for the Paul Hornung Award.
Yeah. The Golden Boy. Did you know he's the Golden Boy?
I did not know that.
He played at Notre Dame. He won, and the team had a losing record.
That's actually incredible.
Yeah. You guys are welcome for that. No one else is going to tell you that on this video.
Bob has said too much caffeine.
A little.
The most versatile player in college football award. He was named the finalist for earlier this week. Today has 2 goal line touchdowns, 7 catches for 85 yards. Am I correct in that?
You are correct.
Set single season tight end records for both receiving yards and receptions, passing Mike Gesicki in both of those. So, yeah, overall, I mean, that's what you wanted after last week. After losing to Ohio State, you needed a little bounce back, a little rebound performance, and they got it.
Yeah, the one thing, Tyler, probably listening to this, you need to work on that throwing technique. It looks like you're throwing a javelin out there. You almost impaled one of the Penn State players who tried to catch it. I'm just going to say this, Johnny, and I'm not trying to poke the bear, but why couldn't they have run one of those Tyler Warren plays on the goal line last week? It almost looked like they're like, hey, we're going to get it right. Like, we're going to get in the red zone, and this is how.
But it had to hurt for Penn State fans to watch that work twice.
And it worked earlier in the year too.
Yeah,
every time.
Yeah, and the first touchdown scored was Bo Perbula.
Not only that, who had the big block on that? It was Tyler Warren. He destroyed a defensive tackle, walled him off. The guy is a complete player.
Yeah.
I know. There's the Penn State tight ends under Franklin have been very impressive, but I think it's pretty safe to say he is clearly the best all-around tight end that has played at Penn State during the Franklin era. There's been some really good ones that played for Joe, first-round picks, Kyle Brady, Ted Kwolek. But this guy, in this day and age, the athleticism, Johnny, it's just really unbelievable.
Yeah.
Mackey Award, yes. I think he's closing in. He did have a fumble, but he was still brilliant.
Yeah.
I think we're closing in. It's getting close to him, and in the Heisman invite conversation.
Yeah.
Not the best. I'm not saying he's the best player in the country, but all he does for this team, it's a top 10 team.
Yep.
Every game he brings it. He had the USC game. He's got to be under consideration for maybe a trip to New York City.
Yeah, and especially in a year when there's not really a clear quarterback. Like, I know Jalen Milroe played really well tonight against LSU. I'm sure he'll get a bump.
Yeah.
But in a year where Ashton Genty, the running back from Boise State, is a front runner, and you've got Travis Hunter, who's playing both sides of the ball out of Colorado. And if it's going to be one of those kind of weird Heisman years, why not consider, arguably, again, it's really like him and Travis Hunter, I think, are the 2 most versatile players in the country. Tyler Warren, another really, really good performance. Katron Allen, just, I think, a couple yards away. 98, a couple yards away from the 100-yard mark. Nick Singleton, didn't see much in the second half. He had the touchdown return on the kickoff.
And one carry.
Which was called back on kind of a...
We still don't know who did it. They mentioned like 5 different guys that committed.
They mentioned Mekhi Flowers, who I don't think was on the field.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not even sure he's still on the team. No, I'm just kidding.
No. But I think it was Luke Reynolds. But either way, if it was Luke Reynolds, then it was kind of a soft holding call. But anyway, after that kickoff return for a touchdown, that wasn't. I think he had 1 carry. And then we didn't. Then we didn't see him for the rest of the second half. So we'll see his status. Keep tabs on it. James Franklin didn't say anything after the game about it. I'm sure he'll be asked again on Monday during his press conference. And Penn State has Purdue road game upcoming next week.
Big one.
Huge.
Just 2 more real quick. I think I want to give a shout out to the Penn State offensive line. I don't think Washington's defense, they were on the field a lot. I don't think they had a tackle for loss. I don't think they had a sack either, unless it happened in garbage time.
Drew had to avoid a couple. But for the most part, they
were very, very physical, imposing. They got some help. It was a shout out to them. And also, Abdul Carter, I think we're not going to be done writing about him. 9 games, 15.5 tackles for loss. I think he's got 8 quarterback sacks. Sorry. 4 quarterback hurries, 2 forced fumbles. He's still got 3 games left in the regular season. And I mean, those are Defensive Player of the Year numbers.
Yeah,
in the Big Ten.
And a lot of those numbers too have come since the Illinois game on September 28th. It took him a couple weeks there to kind of get into a flow, get into a rhythm.
Yeah.
Growing pains with a new position from linebacker to D end. I'll be writing about him in a few minutes once we're done this video. And about his evolution and his growth at the position. He's doing a lot of things, obviously, personally, individually, to affect the passer. And I think better in the run game as well.
Yeah.
But just consider what it does for the entire defense.
Yep.
Like, he affected Will Rogers on the interception that Jalen Reed had.
He did.
The guy's just living in the backfield
Okay.
right now, and he's probably going to be a top 5 pick, and with good reason.
All right, that's it. That's it from the whiteout game. Another successful whiteout, and I think it's going to be another successful Saturday at Purdue. I just have a really good feeling about that game. I don't know about you.
Abdul Carter might have 9 sacks in that game.